In November 2004, off the coast of Southern California, a series of events unfolded that would later be considered one of the most well-documented and puzzling UFO encounters in modern history. Dubbed the Tic-Tac UFO Incident, this encounter involved multiple Navy personnel, sophisticated radar systems, fighter pilots, and an object that defied conventional explanations. With the release of declassified footage and testimony from credible military witnesses, the Tic-Tac UFO has gained international attention, sparking debates on the existence of advanced aerial phenomena and the limits of human understanding of physics and aerospace technology. The incident took place in November 2004, involving the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group, a fleet of ships and aircraft performing training exercises in preparation for deployment. The group included the USS Princeton, a guided missile cruiser equipped with one of the most advanced radar systems in the world at the time, the Spy-1 radar. The strike group was stationed about 100 miles off the coast of Southern California, conducting routine drills when they began noticing unusual radar anomalies over several days. For nearly a week, the USS Princeton's radar operators detected objects that appeared out of nowhere at altitudes of 80,000 feet, the edge of the Earth's atmosphere, before descending rapidly to sea level and hovering just above the water's surface. These objects moved at incredible speeds, much faster than any known aircraft, and exhibited flight characteristics far beyond anything in the U.S. or global military inventory. On November 14, 2004, radar operators aboard the USS Princeton noticed another anomaly, an object hovering at 28,000 feet over the Pacific Ocean. The object moved erratically, changing its altitude and trajectory in ways that were inconsistent with any known aircraft. Sensing something unusual, Senior Chief Kevin Day, the radar operator aboard the Princeton, requested fighter jets to investigate the anomaly. The object had no transponder or identification signal, which would be expected from any friendly aircraft in the area. The jets dispatched were F-divided by a -18 F Super Hornets, part of Strike Fighter Squadron 41, VFA-41, piloted by experienced aviators. Among them was Lieutenant Commander Dave Mad Dog Fravor, a veteran pilot with over 16 years of flying experience and one of the most highly regarded aviators in the Navy. Another jet, piloted by Lieutenant Alex Dietrich, was also part of the intercept mission. The day was clear, visibility was excellent, and there was no turbulence, providing the pilots with ideal conditions to investigate the unknown object. Upon arriving at the designated coordinates, Fravor and Dietrich initially saw nothing unusual. However, as they began scanning the water below them, they noticed a disturbance on the ocean surface. It looked as if something was moving just beneath the waves, causing the water to churn and foam, but there was no visible vessel. Suddenly, just above this disturbance, Fravor spotted something strange, a small, white, oblong object hovering erratically above the water. The object was described as about 40 feet in length and resembled a tic-tac, hence the name that would later become famous. Fravor described the object as having no visible wings, rotors, or exhaust, which are characteristic features of conventional aircraft. It appeared to be completely smooth, and despite its seemingly simple appearance, it moved with incredible speed and agility. The object seemed to be aware of the jet's presence and reacted to their movements. Fravor, intrigued and ready to investigate further, decided to engage. He attempted to get closer to the tic-tac, but as he maneuvered his jet into position, the object reacted in a way that shocked the pilots. It accelerated instantly. In a matter of seconds, the object disappeared, moving so fast that it left the experienced pilots and advanced radar systems in awe. The object appeared to violate the known laws of physics, as it demonstrated instantaneous acceleration with no visible means of propulsion and without creating a sonic boom, which would normally be expected when an object exceeds the speed of sound. Fravor, not one to give up easily, attempted to track the tic-tac's flight path, but it seemed to disappear. Meanwhile, back on the USS Princeton, radar operators watched in disbelief as the object reappeared miles away in a matter of seconds, as if it had teleported. The tic-tac was now positioned directly at the Pilots Combat Air Patrol (CAP) point, a predetermined location in the sky where the fighter jets were meant to rendezvous. This suggested that the object had not only anticipated their flight patterns, but had effectively outmaneuvered them. Realizing the incredible capabilities of the Tic-Tac, Fravor and his wingmen returned to their aircraft carrier, perplexed and without any further sightings of the object. After Fravor's encounter, a second group of Super Hornets was sent out to investigate the object. This time, they were equipped with the forward-looking infrared (FLIR) cameras, allowing them to capture video footage of the strange object. This footage, later declassified and publicly released by the Pentagon, showed an unidentified flying object darting across the sky at high speeds, performing abrupt turns and maneuvers that defy conventional flight dynamics. The footage, now widely known as the Tic-Tac video, shows the object locked in by the Super Hornet's targeting pod. The pilots on the video can be heard expressing their amazement at how fast the object was moving, noting that it didn't seem to be affected by wind resistance or gravity. The object rapidly shifted altitude and changed direction in ways that no human-made aircraft could replicate. For years, the Tic-Tac incident remained largely unknown to the public, discussed only within certain circles of military personnel and UFO enthusiasts. However, in 2017, the story broke in a major way when the New York Times published an article that revealed the existence of the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, ATIP, a secret Pentagon program designed to investigate UFOs, or as the government refers to them, unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs. The program had been funded from 2007 to 2012 and had investigated several UFO sightings, including the Tic-Tac incident. Following the media attention, the Pentagon confirmed the authenticity of the FLIR video footage and acknowledged that the U.S. government was actively studying these encounters. In June 2020, the U.S. Navy officially acknowledged the Tic-Tac video as a UAP and admitted that it had no explanation for the object's capabilities or origin. The Tic-Tac UFO has been the subject of intense scrutiny and speculation. Some have suggested that it could be an advanced drone or aircraft developed by a foreign power. However, the flight characteristics displayed by the Tic-Tac far exceed anything known in human aerospace technology, leading others to speculate that it might represent technology of extraterrestrial origin. Physicists and engineers have been baffled by the Tic-Tac's ability to perform instantaneous acceleration, sharp turns, and rapid changes in altitude without generating the G-forces that would crush a human pilot. Furthermore, the lack of visible propulsion systems or sonic booms, which are typically associated with objects breaking the sound barrier, adds to the mystery. Skeptics, on the other hand, have suggested more mundane explanations, such as sensor malfunctions or atmospheric phenomena. However, the combination of visual, radar, and infrared data, along with eyewitness testimony from highly trained military personnel, makes these explanations less likely. The 2004 Tic-Tac UFO encounter remains one of the most credible and well-documented UFO sightings in history. Despite numerous investigations and intense media scrutiny, the true nature of the object remains unknown. The incident has forced even skeptics to consider the possibility that there are technologies, whether foreign or extraterrestrial, that far surpass our current understanding of aerospace engineering. For the pilots involved, including Lieutenant Commander Dave Fravor, the encounter was not only a career-defining moment, but also a profound experience that challenged their understanding of the world. As Fravor himself has said in interviews, "I don't know what it was, but I want to fly one."